Can I ask you a question?
If you want.
When did you first realise that you were funny?
I don't know what that question really means.
Who did you first make laugh?
You need to put it in another kind of... You need to phrase it in a different way.
Funny when who?
I've got to do something, career-wise. I can't just be deadpan.
Yeah, because you've really beaten that horse.
Yeah. It used to be just called pan before I started doing it, and now it is deadpan.
No, it's just dull, and it's been done.
Okay.
Oh, you know what I got down the at the boot fair?
At the car boot sale.
This. And that's how we play Coronation Street.
So your comedy's very honest, though, isn't it? I would say just try and... If you just talk about your life, you'll never run out of material, will you?
No, I don't think so. And I think, isn't it funny how the audience can smell a rat? Even if you make up something, they know when it's not true, and yet they sort of know when something, they know, they can almost tell the honesty.
And the anger as well, that's what I find interesting. When you mean it, you know, sometimes you can, if you're bantering with someone, you can say, I really hope everyone you know dies tomorrow.
Yeah.
And if they know you're laughing, they'll laugh. But you can say something really mild and just go, shut up, you dick. And if they can tell you mean it, the whole gig goes, he's really lost his temper. You're not allowed to actually lose your temper, are you?
No.
Although I don't imagine you do that much.
No.
Have you ever lost it?
I was really stressed once, and I made this girl cry, and I became like a real horrible gay, you know, like I was really... And I just got really catty, and I'd had a string of bad gigs, and she was just talking on her phone, and it wasn't even really funny put down, it was like, you fucking slag! And she started crying, and I was like...
Which I imagine you enjoyed.
Oh, no, but then
Did you feel bad?
I felt really bad, and then the audience hated me.
It is rude. She might have been phoning her friends to say this is the best comedian I've ever seen.
Don't!
We should all get down there now.
This guy is great. Then all of a sudden you can hear my voice in the background. You fucking slag!
I remember doing Jam. I didn't do the telly, but just doing the radio and improvising for an entire day that I was a teenager who'd elected to lose her virginity to her dad.
Right.
And at the end of the day, realising that my taboo on incest had just disappeared.
Right, that's...
And that I was going to have to spend a few weeks getting it back up again because it was useful to me. It seemed like a logical and sensible thing to do to me at the end of that day, to sleep with your parents because they'll be kind, they'll make sure they don't hurt you, they love you.
So I've got to ask you.
Tell me.
No, okay, well,
not for me.
Tell me something about you I don't know.
I shy. I think you know everything about me, but I've got 2 kids.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What are they called?
No, I haven't. You know I've got 4 brothers, don't you?
I didn't. Oh yes. What's the names?
You know that? Agathias, Agamemnon, Archipelago, and Apostolos.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the black sheep of the family, Alan.
Alan.
Yeah.
Do you still see any of them?
No.
No, don't bother.
No.
I've got 2 kids.
Have you?
Yeah.
What are they called? What do they do?
Well, one of them's 54, one of them's 57.
Wow.
Yeah, and I see them occasionally. You
That's
know.
interesting.
So what did your parents do?
Well, my mother was a graphic designer.
She was a graphic designer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my dad was a blackmailer.
Ah, right. Who did he blackmail? Famous people or people?
Well, my mum, actually, she'd go out with him.
Yeah.
So otherwise, they would never have got together.
I think probably that's the thing. That's the thing that will always make me laugh, is a really big picture of a dick.
Really?
Yeah.
What, a particularly funny looking one, or?
No, just a drawing.
Doodling is, I mean, it is interesting how many times you might find yourself drawing a willy or some balls.
But you wouldn't, would you, as a lady?
Draw a willy or balls, absolutely.
Do you find them as funny?
I find them quite...
I thought it was a pathetic... I thought it was a pathetic sort of teenage boy thing that you never grow out of.
No, I never get tired of drawing penises because you can always find a new little way of drawing them. That's really good. I like his balls. Give me a look at that.
Hang on, I need to get his teeth right.
Okay, yeah, that's important, Greg. Get his teeth right.
He's got quite a big old... He's got quite a big dick.
biggest part of the reason why a lot of comics don't talk a lot during the day, or don't really want to talk that much.
Right.
Because at some point they are going to have to do all that for other people.
Yeah.
And it's like, the worst case scenario is, an hour before a show, someone will say to you, so how did you get into comedy? Or something like that. And you're going, hold on, are you asking me to actually sort of be on at this point?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to be so on in an hour.
Yeah.
Now, don't even, I don't.
No.
And that can start for a big gig, that can start at, 2 hours after you wake up. I think this is where this myth comes on, that the comics are morose or,
right.
Like introvert and all that. It's not, they're just saving themselves.
Yeah.
I was working on a move as a sort of, as a kind of development really of the double take.
Okay.
Yeah, and I've got to what I think is the definitive Decca take.
That's a 10.
Yeah.
It's a 10.
It's a 10.
That's a 10
yeah.
stage take.
Yeah. And I just thought maybe you'd want to
Do it.
kind of get on the end of that. I thought have a go yourself. I mean, it's not obviously something, you think, how hard can it be? But it is quite hard. I might warm up. I might do the double, and then the triple, and then the quadruple, and then what comes after that. The sextuple, and then the sixtuple, and then the septuple, and then the octagonal, and then the neufen, and then the
neufen.
And then, you ready? Okay, I'll just start with
just
one.
Do a double.
Okay, I'll just do one. Okay,
Right.
I'm just going to do one. Okay, that's a double.
That's
it's a
a
simple
double.
double. It's a classic double.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a triple. Okay, it's a good triple.
That was good.
Let's try for 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Bang.
And it's not just the head, it's everything. It's the increased surprise as you go through the looks. Okay, here's 5.
1, 2, 3, 4. 5?
Okay,
That's
yeah.
good.
Do you want to do
That's really
6?
good.
Okay.
I don't know if you can.
I can do 10.
All right.
Okay.
You keep saying it.
7. Okay, we 5 or 7?
6.
Okay, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6?
Okay.
It was
7.
good because
Yeah.
you know what was good about that was 5 was almost
was
the
not
last one.
quite. Yes.
You committed.
Yeah.
And then.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. 7. Okay.
All right. Clever clogs.
Okay. Let's go. Okay.
We're never near
7.
10 yet. That's what's.
I know, but
exciting.
we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, you ready? 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You ready? Okay, now we're going to do 8.
8.
Okay, 8. Okay, I might go more today. Okay.
Do you think you can go up to 11 today?
I don't know. I'm going to try. Okay, let's do 8. Okay, 8.
I'm actually hot because of the excitement.
Yeah. Okay, 8. All right. Okay, ready?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
That wasn't so good. I felt
You
that 8.
arrived at the odd
okay.
shitty one.
Okay, let's. That's a bit harsh. It was a bit strong.
Sorry. He said shit. Do you want to go straight for 10?
Okay, I'll go straight for 10 now.
All right.
Will you count?
Let me just clean my glass.
Okay. You are sweating. Do you want a strawberry tart? Okay.
Okay, let me use this serviette.
Don't use that serviette. Don't
I've
use
never
that.
known. I've never known.
Look, here's one. Here's a fresh one.
Oh yeah. I've never known comedy to be in such jeopardy. It's like if you don't pull this off.
What?
If you don't pull this off, the 10, it means that there is a limit to comedy.
You ready? Okay.
Go for it.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's amazing. You genuinely did it. You genuinely did
Shall I
it.
do 11?